G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. It's time to get off the beaten track in Singapore again. Alright, in this video I'm going to be having a look at some World War II historical sites in the Keppel Hill area. And to kick things off, I'm going to go and have a look at an air raid shelter, which apparently, if I squeeze through that opening there, there's only about a 30-second walk up a little jungle trail. Alright, I'll squeeze past that large Kapok tree, and straight in front of me there is the air raid shelter, which apparently was put to good use during World War II. Okey-doke, I've got my lights on, and here we go. We're about to enter this air raid shelter at Keppel Hill. We'll go and check it out. It's actually a bit of a tight squeeze getting through here. Alright, well, as you can see, doesn't go very far. It's only probably about a 15-metre penetration. A lot of people been in here though, lots of graffiti on the walls. That's pretty much about it. We'll head back out. Alright, we had a look at that. There really isn't much there to see. I'm going to push on further up Keppel Hill. Some other jungle trails which lead to other World War II sites. One of them on Google Maps is marked as a bunker. That might be interesting. We'll go and check it out. Alright, as you can see, this is a pretty rough track. Apparently it's not too far ahead and it comes out onto a road. Alright, that's it. Wasn't too far. I'm out onto well, I think it's called Keppel Hill Road. There's supposed to be other tracks which lead off this. Obviously not there. Looks like it's a dead end, private property. Alright, we'll head back down the hill and turn up that little side street on the left there. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's been anybody up here for a while, or if there has, not much cleaning and maintenance has been done. It's pretty amazing to think that this area is just a few hundred metres from the harbourfront cable car station, one that takes people across the Sentosa Island. Anyway, just shows you that if you want to get off the beaten track in Singapore, it's entirely possible. Alright, looks like we got a jungle track here. Pretty dense jungle actually. This area is called Keppel Hill and I'm in Singapore. Alright, something to keep in mind for anybody that's interested in coming up here. There's no signage of any kind, so you basically need to refer to Google Maps and Maps.me. Maps.me is probably a lot better because it shows all the let's say unmarked trails that you're not going to pick up on Google Maps. Alright, where we're at now is it's actually called the Keppel Hill Reservoir, and apparently this was used as a water supply for local village people during World War II, or sorry, prior to World War II. Alright, there we are there. That is the Keppel Hill Reservoir. Still got plenty of water in it, although obviously nobody living around here now. According to Google Maps and also Maps.me, somewhere further up the hill there is a site called the Japanese Tomb. Probably go and have a look at that later, but first up I'm going to check out the bunker. Alright, moving away from the Keppel Hill Reservoir, and I'm going in search of what's indicated on Google Maps as the Keppel Hill bunker. First things first though, I've got to work my way through this load of vegetation. Alright, something to keep in mind is that I mentioned earlier on there's no signage up here. However, some keen hikers have put some markings on the trail there. That little bit of twine that's tied around the trunk, that sort of stuff indicates the way to go. It's basically a matter of moving slowly and looking for other markings. Alright, there's a bit of a worn track here, so obviously people have been down here hiking around. I'll keep going on this trail and see where we end up. Thankfully it's been fairly dry in Singapore the last few days, so these trails are quite dry. There's no wet surfaces anywhere, which is a pretty good thing. Okay, there's a old brick pathway here. Hopefully it'll lead down to the bunker. Okay, I've just found this orange paint marker. A little bit of sidetracked, but pretty sure it must be down there. We'll go and have a look. Alright, there it is, just coming into view. The Keppel Hill bunker. Took a little bit of time to find it, but thankfully previous hikers have left orange paint marks on the tree trunks. Alright, I'm just walking around the outside, see if there's any ground level doorways into it. Alright, doesn't appear to be any ground level doorways, so I'll hop back on top and see what's up there. Alright, according to online information, this bunker was used possibly for a number of different things. One of them, I reckon, was for holding prisoners. I'll see if I can climb down inside and see if there's any evidence of that. Alright, just walking across the top of the Keppel Hill bunker now, and I'll have a look down this manway there. Okay, there's a little steel rung ladder, so I'll get myself set up and climb down. Alright, there's a steel rung ladder to climb down. It's probably about 3, maybe 4 metre drop to the bottom. And here we are inside Keppel Hill bunker. There's not much in here, that's for sure. There's no graffiti or signatures or anything. Alright, we've got a few lizards in here, that's really about it. Alright, just having a walk around the outer edge, see if there's any signs of human habitation. Doesn't actually look like there is, so it's just a home for a lot of lizards. Alright, well that's the Keppel Hill bunker done and dusted. I'm going to head back down to the reservoir, and then from there push up the hill again to try and find the Japanese tomb. Alright, here we are back at the reservoir again. I'll skirt around the edge and we'll head up that way over there. It goes uphill and see if we can find the Japanese tomb. Alright, we've got some kind of structure here which must have been part of the operating setup of the reservoir. It's quite a good sized reservoir here. Not sure what it supplies anymore, it's probably just sitting here unused. Alright, we've got a bit of a cement pathway here. Not sure where this is going to lead to, but apparently somewhere along the track is a another attraction called the Japanese tomb. Alright, I know I'm on the right trail because I've seen a couple more of those orange marker spots. So we'll just keep going and see where we end up. Alright, I think I've found it. It's a bit of a slog coming up through the jungle there, but here it is here. No, it's called the Japanese tomb. Right there. I've got no idea how old this is. It's probably something that goes back to World War II. There's no date or anything on it. Okay, this is interesting. People are leaving coins on there as a mark of good luck, I expect. Yeah, it's definitely a good hike if you're looking to get off the beaten track in Singapore. Just check it out on Google Maps. Faber Mountain. Look for the Keppel Hill bunker, the old reservoir and the Japanese tomb, and you'll be on this trail. Once again, something to keep in mind if you do come up here is these trails have been marked with these hazard tapes and orange paint spots. Alright, this is it. We've come out. This is the end of the trail on the Keppel Hill or Keppel Peak. Alright, I've come out of the jungle. What we're looking at there is the cable car station for Faber Peak. I'll head up there and see what the story is. Well, that's a pretty awesome view looking across the Sentosa Island over there. All those cable cars. Alright, right now we're at the Mount Faber Peak. As I mentioned earlier, there's cable cars that go down to and across the Sentosa Island. There's a map of it there. I'm not going to bother doing it. Okay, I'm in the restaurant now at Faber Peak. This is a great shot of the cable cars going from the peak across to I think it's Marina Bay or something like that, and then further on after that out to Sentosa Island. Yeah, it's quite a good spot. Good place to come and have a bite to eat, a bit of lunch, and get a nice view out over the bay there. Alright, well, after a nice lunch at Faber Peak restaurant, I'm heading back down the hill. Unfortunately, as it often does in Singapore, it's after midday it started to rain. It's not heavy, but it might put a dampener on the use of the cameras out in the open, so I'll just see how we go. I'm heading down the, as you can see the sign there, the Mount Faber Loop. Alright, here we are heading down Mount Faber Loop Road. I'm actually going down the up direction, so don't know if that's going to cause any issues, but anyway, we'll just push on and see how things go. Alright, for anybody that comes up here, and if you're in a car or on a motorbike, this road does a loop around the mountain and it goes in one direction. The only, let's say, part where it's two ways is the final section that goes up to the peak where the cable car station is, but the rest of it, it's all one way. Alright, I'm taking this route because somewhere down the hill there's supposed to be another World War II bunker. It's actually indicated on Google Maps as Fire Command. I guess that was for gunning actions or artillery actions. Anyway, we'll push on and see what we can find. Well, unfortunately, this Fire Command is looks like it's inaccessible. It's somewhere down in there. I'm right on the spot indicated by Google Maps, and it looks like unless I get a guide or somebody knows exactly where it is, it'd be a waste of time trying to find it. Anyway, sometimes you get that. Anyway, I'll push on and head back down to the Henderson wave. Alright, well, I wasn't able to find that last World War II site called the Fire Command Centre, so I'm heading down the hill back down to road level, and that pretty much wraps up the outing for the day. A little bit disappointing I didn't find those World War II bunkers, but had quite a good off the beaten track hike through the jungle, and was able to find the Keppel Hill bunker, the Keppel Hill disused reservoir, and the Japanese tomb. And I ended up having a great lunch at the Faber Peak. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the outing. If you did, please hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to see my upcoming adventures across Southeast Asia. Okie doke, we'll see you on the next one.